5 unusual people in the world, part 138. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha and have a great day. We all know that many people want to have great heights like models or long eyelashes. Many people resort to surgical methods to achieve it, but the people in this video don't need it. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Asadullah Khan. Asadullah Khan, born in 1988 from Kendaprada in West Bengal, is the tallest man in India with a height of 7 feet 10 inches from heel to crown. At this height, although he can't compete with the tallest people in the world, such as Robert Wadlow, Sultan Kohsen, or Brahim Taqiullah, Asadullah is considered the tallest man in India. Currently, people do not know much about the boy as he's living in a rather remote area. For normal people, their height can be inherited from their parents or grandparents. Curiously, the relatives of Asadullah, including his father, siblings, and mother, are only 5 feet tall. This height is low compared to the common of India and the world. One thing we can be sure of is that he is not genetically tall. It is not clear of the cause of this unusual height. Accordingly, it was found that pituitary enlargement was the most common cause of the terrible height of most giants in the world. It usually occurs due to excessive secretion of growth hormone from cells in the pituitary gland or by a tumor on the same gland at the base of the brain. Asadullah is said to have difficulty in finding pleasures in life due to his unusual height. These problems for him also include difficulty in purchasing the right shoes and clothes for him. Not proud of his height, Asadullah took it as a curse. It is known that human abilities are limitless, but achieving this girl's level of flexibility is really rare. Would you like to know more about her? Number 4. Wang Chu. Wang Chu was born in 2007 from Shandong Province, China. She is a beautiful girl who has become famous for her amazing flexibility. With her rare ability, she is dubbed the world's most flexible girl. It is known that Wang Chu can twist her hand into 2 rounds of 720 degrees, while a normal person finds it very difficult to bend 1 round. She often shows the flexibility of her body with a series of difficult movements, such as bending her hands, folding her arms backwards so that her elbows touch each other, twisting her arms twice, or rotating her legs 180 degrees. The first time she realized she was different was at the age of 15. She imitated the picture on TV, placing her palm on the table and turning around. Due to her physical condition, Wang Chu used to go to the hospital for a comprehensive examination. The answer given by the hospital was that the bones were normal, but the ligament was stretched many times more than others. Wang can twist or flex her arms, legs, and feet in varying degrees. Thanks to her special talent, she has followed dance profession and made a good impression on many people. In particular, her boyfriend's family is very supportive of her following the artistic path and hope she will develop her career in the future. Usually, each child will have about 20 teeth, and adults will have a maximum of 32 teeth. However, this boy had 300 teeth, filling his oral cavity. Number 3. Chonkrys Karl Kuranti. Chonkrys Karl Kuranti, born in 2007, living in Cebu, Philippines, has more than 300 teeth, and it took 4 years with many surgeries to complete his teeth. Despite suffering from the pain from his teeth, Chonkrys still excelled at school. According to teachers' assessment, at first, the child had difficulty in talking, but after that, the boy overcame and became the best student in the school. Chonkrys' disease was discovered quite late when he was 2 years old. It seems that parents were so indifferent in caring for their little baby that they did not find out sooner. A typical child has about 20 baby teeth, but Chonkrys has 50 teeth that grows crowded in his jaw. Until the age of 5, Chonkrys had his first x-ray. By then, he had 150 teeth in his mouth. According to doctor's diagnosis, this Filipino boy suffers from a disease called hyperdontia, a rare disease that affects only 1 to 4% of the world's population. This disease causes teeth to grow in the jaw and mouth cavity of the patient. The positions of the teeth are not fixed, the teeth erupting continuously, overlapping in large numbers. Researchers are not sure exactly what causes this condition. Chan-Kris had to undergo an operation to remove 40 teeth with an invasive procedure, removing the excess teeth and using sutures to close the wound. The operation was successful, and the boy recovered well. He went through 7 more surgeries to remove all the excess teeth. After that, Chan-Kris will have to wear braces to adjust his bite. When you are young, you can't understand or accept that you and others are different. It can be a huge wound. This girl has such a wound caused by her parents. Number 2. Liu Zhongli. Liu Zhongli was born in 2006 in China. Since her birth, the poor woman has suffered the oppression of all kinds. She found herself living in a real hell due to a disease from birth. She only has half of her face and in general 60% of her body completely covered with hair. Her life is always very difficult. The fact is that her mother and then her father abandoned her at a child care center and never came back. It was really a crime because Zhongli didn't even have the right to choose how she was born. Fortunately, her grandfather later took her home and she lived with him and one of the cousins. Certainly, with her strange and different appearance, Zhongli has always been ridiculed. Any child wants to make more friends, but Zhongli can't befriend the other kids because they are afraid or often joke around. We can't blame the kids because they really don't have much life experience and haven't fully understood everything yet, but the adults also teased her. So far, there is no official explanation for Zhongli's strange disease. However, some doctors believe that she has hypertrichosis universalis, a syndrome of genetic mutations that cause abnormal hair growth on the face and body. The syndrome is very rare, with about 1 in a billion. Many of us are afraid of the crowd, becoming the concern of many around us. But with this guy, this is completely not a matter of concern. Number 1. Muin Bachanaev. Muin Bachanaev was born in 2010 in Russia. From the moment he was born, he has had an eyelash that reaches his lips, and now is almost 2-inch long. Not only stopping at the long eyelashes, but his eyebrows are also very bushy, like the beards of the elderly. It was the eyelashes that inscribed Moon's name in the Russian record book. Although different from everyone around, Moon still lives a normal life like everyone else. His eyelashes require no special care, so he is completely comfortable with it and doesn't find it even a bit difficult. Moon said he is not uncomfortable at all by the differences in his body and even feels extremely comfortable with these mutated long lashes. He also added that he was trying to become a professional basketball and soccer player when he grew up. According to doctors, it's very likely that during Moon's pregnancy, his mother applied a certain drug that resulted in a genetic change that made Moon's eyelashes and eyebrows so unusual. But whatever the reason, it is fortunate that Moon still maintains his optimistic attitude, and it is possible that one day, the press will rumble about a basketball player who has both a talent for soccer and long eyelashes that makes thousands of people love it. The difference makes this world interesting, though sometimes it's painful. Admittedly, there are too many strange things that we can't know, and even scientists can't explain. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you soon.